1 2 1 2 1 2. Yes, 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 yes again. Thank you very much for checking out the Wilroc Show. I'm yours truly, the Wilroc. This is going to be a rebroadcast today. Today's broadcast is going to be female incarceration. It was brought to you. It was broadcasted on March 4th, 2014. March 9th, 2014. This show was broadcasted, and I want to dedicate this show to a person that one of my longtime listeners, Jamae Gent. She just passed. She was battling breast cancer. Her daughter, Kima Gent, Kenise Love, she is, I still consider her a co-host. She's one of my co-hosts at one time. You know, she had to go out in the world and venture out a little bit. She's back around. And she should be on my show when I go live next week. I'm going to go live next week. Next week's topic is going to be generators. So I'm going to go live next week. I'm going to have Kima Gent come in if she feels like it, if she's feeling that way, because her mother just passed. Jamae Gent. Dedicate this show to Jamae Gent, who was, and I'm quite sure she's still listening. Hey, Jamae. A long-time listener to the Wilroc Show, long-time listener to this show. And I want to thank you guys, and thank you guys for listening. And I want to dedicate this show to her, Jamae Gent. Thank you, Jamae. This show was previously broadcasted March 9th. I put the wrong thing on the March 9th. It was March 9th, 2014. Let me do this here. There you go. There's the 9th. Okay. All right. Previously broadcasted March 9th, female incarceration. See you guys next week live. I do a live show next week. I'm going to have Kima Jen if she feels like it. And like I say, I always use these shows. This is in 2014. This show is an old one. And it gives me the music, the climate of that day's political and social climate going on at those times and everything like that. Hollywood and I are there. So it's going to be a good show. So I hope you enjoy, okay? So until then, talk amongst yourselves. Enjoy the show. All right.
Fire Mix Radio, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Your number one internet station for reggae, soca, hip-hop, and much more. Fire Mix Radio at firemixradio.com.
You got your radio locked on.
Fire Mix Radio. Fire Mix Radio! Yeah! The globe lock!
Men, women, and children of all ages, you're about to witness one of the great wonders of the universe. The Wilroc Show on Fire Mix Radio at firemixradio.com. The Wilroc Show is on and live.
Today, I've got to stop and profile like never before. But to be the man, you gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, right here.
On Fire Mix Radio at firemixradio.com.
On the firing line. Lock. 1 round load. Ready on the right. Ready on the left. Ready on the firing line.
Everybody over there!
Get on up.
Everybody right there!
Get into it.
Everybody right there!
Get involved.
Everybody just... Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on with your come on! Come on! Come on! Everybody over there!
Get on up. Everybody right there. Get into it.
Everybody over here!
Get involved. Get involved. Get involved.
Yes. It is I. It is the Wilroc. Yes. It is I. It is the Wilroc. I am yours. It is the Wilroc. Thank you very much for listening to the Wilroc Show. I am here to you out there. We are everywhere. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be on this small planet that we occupy.
Ooh, I'm having popping, go happy. Okay, I'll come not too close. Okay, now there you go. Yes, and yes again. The Wilroc is here. I'm in effect. Thank you for listening to the Wilroc Show. Okay, today's topic is Today's topic, I'm going to tell you today's topic, then I'm going to get into it. First of all, today's topic is female incarceration. The female incarceration rate has gone up dramatically. Okay? The female incarceration rate. We're going to get into that. Before I get into that, we're going to have Hollywood Swingers going to be here. She's on her way. She'll be here directly. All right? And I want to give a shout out to all the 5 Mix Radio DJs. Yes, 5 Mix Radio DJs, all of you. And we just had Steady. Steady rocks. He is rock solid. He is the rocking foundation. Okay? Now we have, Steady don't say much. Like I say, he puts his words into his mix. He rocks. And he shocks, all right? All right. Hey, you might be some kin to me. I'm the Wilroc. You sure you ain't Steady Rock? I don't know. I got to see. I might be Rock Steady. Good name. All right. I want to give a shout out to all the 5 Mix DJs. What we got, Steady? Help me. You help me every week.
Okay.
All right.
Genius.
Who that, Genius?
That was Genius.
That was Genius. What's that, Genius?
Fire Squad.
Fire Squad.
Ja Squad.
Ja Squad.
No, Ja Fire.
Ja Fire.
There's so many fire. Everybody's on fire.
Yeah, because 5 Mix. Faith Squad.
Mad Squad.
Mad Squad. Management. All right. Father Snake, Mags, and everybody else out there that's a part of it. Sister Sharon, Desmond Brown, and Pudgy. Yeah, we got Pudgy. Don't forget Steady. Steady's here.
And big up me.
I'll big up him. Yeah, of course. And I want to give Desmond Brown, Sister Sharon, Zaria Jr., and all you guys out there, thank you for listening to the Wilroc Show. Thank everybody for listening. And I want you guys to also stay tuned here for my regular host of characters, Miss Sheree. Bezo Spots coming through. Lady Lex is giving her health tidbits all the way live from Chicago. Yes, she is. She's going to do that thing there. We have Joe Gold and Redneck Tommy as well on this day with Miss Sheree. Hollywood Swing is going to be here in a minute. So Hollywood's going to be in on this thing. She's coming through right now. She had to stop and get something for me. Okay? Something for the Wilroc. She had to do something for the Wilroc. She's on the Wilroc mission. Okay, today's topic is female incarceration. Now, we know right now, and we can see it. I see it every day. Females getting locked up. They're getting more and more locked up. More of my homeboys and everybody saying, oh, man, I hear a lot of guys saying, yeah, I just got a new fresh girlfriend. She just got out of prison. Yeah, got a girlfriend. Just come out the chain gang. Just jumped out the chain gang. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my homeboys getting girls fresh out the chain gang. Mm-hmm. Fresh out the chain gang. I know, that's right. Hey, easy, Steady. Okay? And it's a problem. All right? In the last 25 years, the number of women and girls caught in the criminal justice system has skyrocketed. Now, many have been swept up in the war on drugs and subject to increasingly punitive sentencing policies for non-violent offenders. Okay? And I'm gonna just go off and say it like this. A lot of these girls want to be boys now. You know, the gay trend is contributing to a lot of this. Because a lot of these girls they're gay, and it's okay. You know, you want to be gay, fine, but they're jumping on their girlfriends, and they're going to jail for domestic violence. They're stumping drugs, boy, like the boys. They're going to jail for stumping drugs. All right? It seems like the more they try to be like boys, the more they're getting locked up. That's one of the reasons I think that women are getting locked up more. They're trying to match. Everybody's losing place. But these people got a place for you. You want to be a boy? You want to be something else? We gonna lock you up. You want to be violent? We got something for you. Okay? Yo, no lie now. Now there are now more than 200,000 women behind bars and more than 1 million on probation and parole. Many of these women struggle with substance abuse. They're on rock, baseball insurance, reefers, and all kinds of stuff, mental illness, and histories of physical and sexual abuse while growing up. Now, few get the services they need in the prison system. All right? A lot of these women are in there, they're not getting the proper care. They're not getting half of what they need to have in order to maintain a woman. You know, women are intricate creatures. You know, y'all get on people's nerves and stuff, but y'all intricate. Y'all got all kind of open sores and stuff and maintenance and stuff to deal with. You know? So, you know, y'all can have kids. You have to keep yourselves up. And the prison system doesn't accommodate you women enough. All right? Now, each day in courtrooms, legislators, and in the public square, the ACLU fights to ensure that the criminal justice system treats women and girls fairly. That it protects the health and safety of women in its custody. And that it facilitates their successful reentry into the communities. We want that for everybody, not just women. That should be across the board. But we're talking about women and their incarceration rate increase. All right, we're going to get more into this as we go. We're going to get more into this. I'm going to get more. Now, with more than 1 million women behind bars under the control of the criminal justice system, women are the fastest growing segment of the incarcerated population, increasing nearly double the rate of men since 1985. Nationally, there are more than 8 times as many women incarcerated in the state and federal prisons and local jails as there were in the 1980s, increasing in numbers from 12,300, something like that, in 1980 to 182,000, roughly, by 2002. Expanding at 4.6% annually between 1995 and 2005, women now account for 7% of the population in state and federal prisons. Between 1977 and 2004, New Jersey female prison population grew by 717%, with an average annual percent change of 8.2% per year. They arresting y'all. They're arresting, but they don't care. You think it's a game? You think it's a game? All right? Women are going to prisons more. They're doing more stuff to go to prison. And not just that, the laws are tightening up on everybody. All right, it was one time if you had a little package, you had a little package of some certain products, you could entrust your female companion to store that package or that product for you for a second, and the police wouldn't even touch them, wouldn't bother with them. Now you will store that product or that package on your girl if you want to. They're gonna take you and her to jail behind that package. You understand? Do you understand me? I hope you do. All right. In 1977, there were 180 total female sentenced prisoners in New Jersey. In 2004, there were 1,470 total female sentenced prisoners in New Jersey. All right. We can get more into this topic as we go. I can't keep my goddamn paper there. The wind keep blowing it. We're going to get into the history of female incarceration, which is the topic. The differences between male and female incarceration. Substance and sexual abuse that causes a lot of female incarceration. Healthcare while they're in there. What about females when they get there and they're pregnant? What about that? And how about care after the child is born once they have that? We have a lot of facts and stats. We're going to get on down with our get down. Okay? I got music. I got Hollywood swinging coming. I got everything going on. I'm just crying because we're trying to keep our females out of prison. Who's going to bond me out? Oh. All right. Okay, I want you guys to stay tuned right here to 5Mix Radio. We're at 5Mix Radio, 5mixradio.com. Call in numbers 407-535-1808 and 201-378-3473. Topic is female incarceration. If you know anyone that's a female that's incarcerated, your mama, your grandmama, your auntie, your sister, anybody, your niece, your cousin, hey, call us and let us know. All right? Call us and let us know. Because I don't have anyone that's been, I do. I know someone that's been a female in my life that's been incarcerated, and it's public. My mom was incarcerated one time. Sure, locked up. They locked my old girl up one time. That's all right. Don't think jail ain't tailor-made. They don't think jail is tailor-made. It fits all. Your rump and your girlfriend rump. Okay. All right. So 407-535-1808 or 201-378-3473 to call in numbers right here at 5Mix Radio at 5mixradio.com. Also, in the TuneIn app, check us out. Also, you can go to Facebook, check out the Wilroc Show, or you can check out 5Mix Radio. Click on the Ustream tab. Bam, you got us right there. Bam, you got us right there. Until then, hey, if you can go eat you some praying mantis poppers or some koala snout smoothie and suck that down and chew that down. And we'll ask you to talk amongst yourselves, all right? Talk amongst yourselves. Female incarceration is the topic of the day. All righty? All righty then.
Hey, man, welcome aboard. I can guarantee you'll enjoy the ride, especially if you like your soul ice cold, because none other than the Iceman himself is going to be looking you right dead in your eyes after this very important message.
The Wilroc Show.
If I can't work and make it, I steal and take it.
So what? Let's get it in.
right to hit my life. I'm still waiting for Piff and White to flip tonight. Still waiting to work with Dr. Dre and Kanye. I'm still waiting for my day. I'm still waiting to parlay with hella loot. I'm still waiting till my mom's living better too. Shit, cause my life's still raw. I'm 20-something years old and I'm still poor. Dog, I'm still waiting for my props, cause they be hating on me in my hood non-stop. Non-stop. I'm still waiting to go pop. That was just a joke, but picture me on top. On top. I'm still waiting for the cheddar, the 2012 Benz with plush leather. I'm still waiting for a hit record. I know it's not far, but I'm trying to be a star. So I guess I gotta rap subpar, cause they ain't feeling you when your bars is like raw. Kim J the Kiss, M.O.P. and Nas. They'd rather have you rap about the girls in the cars. So I guess I should go and get a job, bagging up groceries or working at the mall. Or maybe I should go and just rob all these big willy cats coming out the bar. I'm still waiting for justice in America. Too many cats locked in custody for barely crumbs. And my life wasn't really fun. Growing up with no lunch meat in my sandwich, son. Gripping on my gun handle, son. Listen to Jay, listen to Roof, listen to M and Pun. And the rest of the cats that inspire my raps. Still waiting on the trap to buy me a lack. Still waiting for me and Stat to make a meal. Let's make a bill, the music we make is ill. Matic, cop a bottle and just break the seal. Let a little pour for people who ain't here. Still waiting for my crown in my chair. Martin Luther King here, Malcolm X and Jay Dilla. In my dreams, your boy all up in heaven chilling with Bernie Mac. And I ain't trying to come.
Let me tell you something!
Made this. I like writing. I like when people fair to me. I hate fighting. I hate when people scared of me. When I said I hate fighting, I ain't mean evil that I love. I don't mean systems, I just mean people. It seems like everybody's kind of drugged. I think that any sport where you could tie is kind of bugged. Young kids see me bop and think that it's hysterical. But things I guess they never bop, cause all they tunes is terrible. I jump a lot of rope, have safari palm my kitchen counter every kind of roach. I know this kind of gross, but I don't mean to sound morose. I'm rich when I'm baroque. Vominos, pack your luggage, son, we gotta go. We cutting it kinda close. Head to London, spread Americana, I'm the kind of bloke. Nah, bad, mean it bad. Nah, bad, mean it bad. Check out the cactus, got the sticker from the store. That has to be the single stupidest thing I ever saw. I see my sister struggling, raising children single poor. I think I much prefer became for chewing gum in Singapore. I dock and pause, patrol the commons with to knock the sword and waving back and forth. These cats be always trying to get me in the court for the chance to throw a chant because they think my bat is corked. I'm more enhanced. I ride my bike without my hands through Brooklyn foreign lands. Respect my elder, sir, man. Got the sense to step to Uncle Sam and rep for Suriname. Second country of the verse. I learned to keep it funky from the oldest monkey on the earth. I hit him once a year to keep him comfy, monthly in the works.
Is he human? To a fault. He'd give you the hair right off his back.
You say you have nothing to live for. Baby, baby, I'm here knocking at you.
It's the necessities of happiness. Preferably I'm traveling. The cash with me rapping, a family and balancing. Life isn't money, but like the nicer things, which cost a bit of money, like how I like to drink. So think about it logically. A boat asking too much, flowing past with 2 buds. I won't crash if you trust. Our music enough is that true lick of love, but that green is the steam and that fuel lifts us up. I just want to see Australia and Italy and Spain. See, New York is my home, but everybody needs a change. Meeting different faces and interest in places. See the way that they live and kicking it with they chicks. Ain't this the high life to take trips when I like? Days of expenses are paid with how I write. Or pull thousands in and have them sing the words with me. It's only worth living if my living works with me.
If I ain't got it, then I don't need it. It's a beautiful tomorrow when I done seen it. Every day's a cookout, every night's a soiree. My eye on the honey and I look in the parlay. If I ain't got it, then I don't need it. It's a beautiful tomorrow when I done seen it. Every day's a cookout, every night's a soiree. My eye on the honey and I look in the parlay.
Never thought that I'd be ready, but I guess I'm ready enough. The one that is next to me help me get that love. See, I'm tired of sluts. See, it's not just a lust, it's a family, a girl. It's the one that you trust. It's the one that likes to listen to the lyrics I kick. Not one just concerned with material. Understands her lover's plan, she ain't fearing it. When on the road, she's at home, she'll be steering the kids in directions to go. And when the pressure does grow, she understands we'll get through it. In the end, we both know it's the good life. We should fight for a better place. So she lets me do my thing, but I still tell her to relate. See, a hoe doesn't give you that need or completion. Satisfied feeling, fall asleep on the beach when we're next to the crib, built in time from the ground up. Together, it's the good life. I finally found us.
If I ain't got it, then I don't need it. It's a beautiful tomorrow when I done seen it. Every day's a cookout, every night's a soiree. My eye on the honey and I look in the parlay. If I ain't got it, then I
It's fun to me. The doctor said, do it, so I'm doing it. I'm waiting for Hollywood. Come on, Hollywood. Female incarceration. Stay tuned right here to the Wilroc Show. Alrighty then.
Bezo Spot. Thank you for joining me again this week, family, on the Wilroc Show in the Bezo Spot. Hey, my name is Morris, and you know me as Bezo. This week I'm just talking about taking bad situations and turning them into good. We all run into bad situations and circumstances from time to time. And even when those bad situations occur, we have to look somewhere within that bad situation and see where I can turn it around and use it for the good that I see. This process is not an easy process, and it's a learning process, and it continues to get better as time goes. But you have to start looking at those things that maybe look like it's a tragedy and try to find good in those things that will be positive. I'll take, for instance, something as simple as a car breaking down. Somewhere within that situation, that car breaking down, there's an experience, there's something good to take from that. Even if it's just the experience of next time I put water in it and make sure my oil is checked, or make sure my fluids are together, or make sure my tires are not bald. There are certain ways that we can always take something good out of either negative or bad things. We can turn our tragedies into triumphs. We can take our losses and make them gains. This video, you know how I do. I just holler at you and tell you what's on my mind and tell you to keep it real. Because you only have really one life to live, and you better be on top of it. Because like I always say, get up on yourself or you be by yourself. You know how to hit me up. Find me on Gmail. Email me at brwnmorris30@gmail.com. I have your Gmails, and I'll put you on blast if I need to. This is Bezo. Join me again next week on the Wilroc Show. Keeping it informative and keeping it live. That's what I do on the Wilroc Show. I holla.
Bezo Spot. Oh, yeah. All right. Yes, and yes again. Thank you very much for listening to the Wilroc Show. Yours truly, the Wilroc here. I'm here, you are there, we're everywhere. Today's topic is female incarceration. That's right, I said it, female incarceration. Yes, and you know what? Now, in the United States,
authorities began housing women in correctional facilities separate from men in the 1870s. The first American female correctional facility with dedicated buildings and staff was the Mount Pleasant Female Prison in Ossining, New York. The facility had some operational dependence on nearby Sing Sing. That was a men's prison. Now, as of 2007, in most of the Western world, the guards on female prisons are exclusively female, until the passage of the 1964 Civil Rights Act and the 1972 Equal Employment Opportunity Act. This was true in the United States, but men usually worked in perimeter posts, such as gate posts, rather than having direct contact with female prisoners. Now, male employees previously had restricted positions. Both acts integrated the workforce, and after the acts passed, male employees gained increasingly direct contact with female prisoners. You know, it's something to say about that. You know, you want to be a male prisoner in a female prison. It's easy for, just like the locker room thing. You can get women, they can be guards in male prisons, no problem. But they had a problem with men being in women's prison. Why is that? I mean, it's equal now. I guess they're going to scared that the men going to try to have sex with the ladies and stuff, or the prisoners. The women do the same thing with the male prisoners over at the male prison. All right? So, that was something else anyhow. They got it right now. They got it right. So, as of 2007, about 40% of prison guards in American women prisons are men. In some facilities, most of the prison guards are men. All right? Yes, they are. Now, at the end of 2001 in the United States, 93,031 women were incarcerated in federal and state prisons, making up 6.6% of the total incarcerated population. In 2010, like I said earlier, over 200,000 women are behind bars, most of them being women of color. Hispanic women are incarcerated at nearly twice the rate of white women, and black women are incarcerated at 4 times the rate of white women. Okay? You understand that? This is a serious topic. I know Wilroc, you always laughing and yuck, and they locking y'all rumps up too. Increasingly, 717% increase in New Jersey alone. Okay? And they locking up black women 4 times as much as white women. Hispanics, twice as much. Okay? They locking up the Hispanics. They locking us up. The Hispanics, they locking us up more than anybody. And we got less of the population than anybody. Within the United States, the rate of female incarceration increased 5-fold in 2 decades span, ending in 2001. The increase occurred because of increased prosecutions and convictions of offenses related to recreational drugs, schnauden, rock, pills, all right? Increases in the severity of offenses and the lack of community sanctions and treatment for women who violate drug laws. When they say the severity of offenses, women jumping on women jumping on men, women robbing, they robbing now, they stealing cars. Like they've always done that, you know, but it's getting more. The young kids got, their little homie Kwame got them doing all this stuff. Young Jesus them. Lil Wayne. Gucci Mane them got them out there robbing, follow behind them boys. A lot of them. A lot of them really feel like they can just do it. They got somewhere to put your rump. They do have somewhere to put your rump. They really do. For real though. Like I said, the tough on crime legislation and legislation associated with the war on drugs have been connected to the increasing rates of incarceration of women of color from lower socioeconomic backgrounds. Okay, this rapid boom of female prisoners is something the primarily male-dominated prison system was not structurally prepared for, and as a result, female prisons often lack the resources to accommodate the specific social, mental, healthcare needs of these women. They're not prepared. They just want to lock them up. Get them in there, we can get them. Okay? Get them in there. That's all we want to do is get them in there. They do not care about you neither. Neither, females. They're locking you up.
You're doing stuff to get locked. We need y'all out here to bond us out. Even though you guys are getting locked up more, still doesn't compare to males. We're still getting out, especially black males. We're getting locked up. Then they come, they lock me up. I just sneezed. They're locking us up for everything. They're getting you guys too. No one's exempt now. All right? So be aware, females. Stop flying off the handle so much when I can't take nothing. I'm mad. And you're taking your rump to jail for that now. All right? Start fighting first. You going to jail first. Domestic violence. Men, we know, it's promoted that men jump on the women and beat them. And then they take us to call the police and take us to jail. Now the women jumping on the men and calling the police. And then when the police come and see them, but the man been jumping on the lady just hollering, taking her to jail. You're going to jail. The differences between incarcerated men and women. Let me come back. We don't have that. Hollywood should be in. There she is right there. I'm going to play a little music. We're going to let Hollywood in the door, all right? 10 in, 407-535-1808. The topic is female incarceration. Hello, Hollywood. Female incarceration is the topic of the day. I'm finna incarcerate Hollywood so you get in. 407-535-1808 is the calling number. 201-378-3473 also. 5Mix Radio, 5mixradio.com. Go to the TuneIn app. Go to the TuneIn app. And you can check us out there. We're on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. 5Mix Radio, 5mixradio.com. The Wilroc Show. Talk amongst Hollywood. Yes, sir. Did you bring some caveman tit milk?
It's in the car.
Okay. You got some sperm whale patties in there too? I ain't got no sperm now. Sperm whale patties. Sperm whale.
I thought you said sperm. I ain't got no sperm.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let them talk amongst themselves. All right? All right.
Yo, road boy, check out the Wilroc Show. Did
not strange land. Come from far, far overseas. When I arrive there, you see me accord, Lord, illegally on. Trodden in the forest. I say I'm trodden. It's my calling. Lord, take a trip. Want to see my Father's creation. Deep within. I never want to be humiliated like this. Upon arrival, they see me a car. It's an illegal alien. Okay, they see me a car. It's an illegal alien car. Oh Lord, and I'm trodden through forest. Oh, humiliated. Oh, hey. They make it seems like me no me feel be created. They make me feel like me no want it. Know that my forefathers have done all the work.
Lakewood means rewind, the gunshot means forward.
The Wilroc Show, live and direct.
Politician, cause of confusion. Politician, it a go cause of confusion. Some people running away, some not coming to stay. Some of them are running away, some not coming to stay. Politician, it cause of confusion. Why make you mash up the town? Instead of mash up the city, yeah. Why make you mash up the town? Instead of mash up the city. Some a shoot down them brother for $10. Some a burn down houses and a bust up people left in nothing at all. Some a go back, some have to die, some no have to die, some have to die.
The Wilroc Show, live and direct. You don't know.
Money is the root of all. Money, people, root of all.
Now what the ragamuffin? So you do the ragamuffin. Sister do the ragamuffin. Brother do the ragamuffin. Another do the ragamuffin. Just a what a ragamuffin. It's a really crackers. Gonna make you rock like cracker. In the rock, on the rock, on the rock. Just a rockin' and you do the ragamuffin. So you do the ragamuffin. Sister do the ragamuffin. And you do the ragamuffin.
Bip, skip, brrrr, digga, digga, chicka, digga, bip, bam, brrrr, chicka, bam, bam, digga, digga,
Yeah, oh, Wilroc. Hey,
digga, digga, chicka, digga, bip, bam, brrrr, chip, scamp, chicka,
I'm trying to get my scat on, Wilroc. I'm trying to get my scat on.
See, that ain't what it's supposed to be, Hollywood. It ain't like that. You said it too fast. You gotta script that bit at baroop
I
bam
did a
bam.
skip it up, bop.
Oh, we gotta get you the skid app training.
But you gotta learn me.
You gonna learn today?
You gonna learn me.
I'm one of gazookas, which hates all palookas. What hates on the up and square. I biffs and I bops them and always outroughs them, but none of them gets nowhere.
Did you know that Biddy Mason was an entrepreneur and one of the first African American women to own land in California? Did you know that Maria Mitchell was the first member of the American Academy of Arts and Sciences? Did you know Russian-born New York sculptor Louise Nevelson is famous for her shadow boxes, her wall sculptures, and her flamboyant personality?
You are listening to The Wilroc Show on Firemix Radio at firemixradio.com.
You got your radio locked on.
Firemix Radio. Firemix Radio! Yeah! The globe lock!
I'd like to use radio for my advertising, but I just can't picture it. It just doesn't do visuals. Customers need to see my product. That's what makes them want to buy it.
That's a great reason to use radio. Radio has the only pictures that count. The pictures in the minds of listeners who will be your customers, showing how they will feel using your product. Radio is the most visual advertising medium, and the only one that shows the customer how good they will look or feel using your
Fire Mix Radio, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Your number one internet station for reggae, soca, hip-hop, and much more. Fire Mix Radio at firemixradio.com.
You got your radio locked on.
Fire Mix Radio. Fire Mix Radio. Yeah, the globe lock.
Men, women, and children of all ages, you're about to witness one of the great wonders of the universe. The Wilroc Show on Fire Mix Radio at firemixradio.com. The Wilroc Show is on and live.
Today, woo, I've got to stop.
I like writing. I like when people fair to me. I hate fighting. I hate when people scared of me. When I said I hate fighting, I ain't mean evil that I love. I don't mean systems, I just mean people. It seems like everybody's kind of drugged. I think that any sport where you could tie is kind of bugged. Young kids see me bop and think that it's hysterical. But things I guess they never bop because all they tunes is terrible. I jump a lot of rope, have safari palm my kitchen counter every kind of roach. I know this kind of gross, but I don't mean to sound morose. I'm rich when I'm broke. Vomit nose, pack your luggage, son, we gotta go. We cutting it kind of close. Head to London, spread Americana. I'm the kind of bloke. Nah, bad, mean it bad. Nah, bad, mean it bad. Check out the cactus, got the sticker from the store. That has to be the single stupidest thing I ever saw. I see my sister struggling, raising children single poor. I think I much prefer Became for chewing gum in Singapore. I dock and pause, patrol the comments with to knock the sword and wave it back and forth. These cats be always trying to get me in the court for the chance to throw it, can't be caused. They think my bat is called. I'm more enhanced. I ride my bike without my hands through Brooklyn foreign lands. Respect my elder, sir, man. Got the sense of step to Uncle Sam and rep a Suriname. Second country of the verse. I learned to keep it funky from the oldest monkey on the earth. I hit him once a year to keep him comfy, monthly in the works.
Is he human? To a fault. He'd give you the hair right off his back.
You say you have nothing to live for. Baby, baby, I'm here knocking at you.
It's the necessities of happiness. Preferably I'm traveling. The cash with me, rapping, a family and balancing. Life isn't money, but like the nicer things, which cost a bit of money, like how I like to drink. So think about it logically. A boat asking too much, flowing past with two buds. I won't crash if you trust our music enough. It's that true lick of love, but that green is the steaming, that fuel lifts us up. I just want to see Australia and Italy and Spain. See, New York is my home, but everybody needs a change. Meeting different faces and interest in places. See the way that they live and kicking it with they chicks. Ain't this the high life to take trips when I like? Days of expenses are paid with how I write. Or pull thousands in and have them sing the words with me. It's only worth living if my living works with me.
If I ain't got it, then I don't need it. It's a beautiful tomorrow when I done seen it. Every day's a cookout, every night's a soiree. My eye on the honey and I'm looking to parlay. If I ain't got it, then I don't need it. It's a beautiful tomorrow when I done seen it. Every day's a cookout, every night's a soiree. My eye honey and I'm looking to parlay.
Never thought that I'd be ready, but I guess I'm ready enough. The one that is next to me help me get that love. See, I'm tired of sluts. See, it's not just a lust, it's a family, a girl. It's the one that you trust. It's the one that likes to listen to the lyrics I kick. Not one just concerned with material. Understands a lover's plan, she ain't fearing it. When on the road, she's at home, she'll be steering the kids in directions to go. And when the pressure does grow, she understands we'll get through it. In the end, we both know it's the good life. We should fight for a better place. So she lets me do my thing, but I still tell her to relate. See, a hoe doesn't give you that need or completion. Satisfied feeling, fall asleep on the beach when we're next to the crib, built in time from the ground up. Together, it's the good life. And finally found us.
If I ain't got it, then I don't need it. It's a beautiful tomorrow when I done seen it. Every day's a cookout, every night's a soiree. My eye on the honey and I'm looking to parlay. If I ain't got it, then I
It's fun to me. The doctor said, do it, so I'm doing. I'm waiting for Hollywood. Come on, Hollywood. Female and
And as you know, those special ed classes are nothing but holding cells until they can go to the state prison.
Show. Thank you very much for checking out the Wilroc Show. The show was, I broadcasted the show in 2014, and it was kind of short, so I put the long version on. Sorry, y'all. Excuse the technical difficulties. Today's topic is female incarceration, formerly broadcasted on March 9th, 2014. Thanks a lot.
A grand thing when they took that discipline away from us, because when they made our parents afraid to discipline the children, then what happened? We found out that the teachers were afraid of the principals were scared of the superintendent was scared of the school board was scared of the parents were scared of the children, and the children ain't scared of nobody.
Yes again. Thank you very much for listening to the Wilroc Show. I'm yours truly, the Wilroc. I'm here, you're there, we're everywhere. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be on this small planet of ours. Yeah, I'm here, you're there, we're everywhere. Thank you for checking out the old boy. yeah, your baby uncle. Willie boy. Yeah, the Wilroc. Now check this out now. Here on Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com and on Caribbean Rhythm Radio. Caribbean Rhythm Radio. Today's topic is female incarceration. Yeah, women are getting locked up way more than the boys are now. Because girls, you are not boys, and not only that, I'm gonna see if I got it right. I might be wrong. This is where I look at it. This is where I see it, right? I might be part of this. I might be a cog in the cause of it or whatever. I'm gonna see if I'm right. Okay. Now, you got men out of the lives of the children now because of the welfare system and all this, how the system's set up. For the most part, men can't be around their kids, male or female. Okay, the males acting like their mama because they raised by their mama. Okay, it seemed like it's happening. The boys acting like their mama because they raised like their mama. They can't stop. They don't know when to hush. They so sensitive. Can't say nothing to them. Can't look at them funny. They just shoot you for nothing. You know, because they get mad. They won't just let it go. They run you down and shoot you like they shot the boy the other night. Just wouldn't stop. See the boy running when it's gone. They had to shoot the boy cause. They acting like girls. They just can't take nothing now. Sensitive boys now. And the girls, without a father there, they resent men, so they use that as an excuse to turn it to bulldaggers and stuff. Okay? And so they start acting like boys. Because they got their daddy there. They want to be like him, or they be hoish, go finding men's out there, somebody to take the place of the men and whatever. And they get into drugs. They're easy to influence. They ain't listen to their mama because their daddy ain't there to slap them across the face. So they don't listen to their mama no more. They too grown for their mama. They fight their mama. They go out there and they start messing around with drugs and whatever. Some of them go out and succeed. But I'm just saying, am I right? Is that what happens? That's what's happening right now, right? I think that's right. The boys being raised by the women because ain't no man there, and they acting like females. They sensitive, soft-ass boys. And then the girls acting out all the way cutting across the line, getting pregnant fast, being gay, because they ain't got no male guidance. And where the system set up, not for men to be there. The deep system, the system right there. The entitlement system. And then we fall right into it because it's a cash cow. We think the females, most of the time they're going to get money, they're going to get paid, I'm going to get that money, get that money. But then you just tear up everything. You tear all our asses up. Me, the baby, and the kids get chewed up in the whole thing. I think I'm right. I don't know if I'm right or not. I might be right. I might be saying it all geeky and stuff. But I hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm trying to get to I ain't good at all this stuff. But anyhow, unlike prisons designed for men in the United States, state prisons for women evolved in 3 ways. Okay, they evolved in 3 ways. All right. It was described in a historical detail in something called partial justice. Now, Women in State Prisons by Nicole Hahn Rafter. Right. Here it goes. It said the first women prisoners were imprisoned alongside men in general population, where they were subject to sexual attacks and daily forms of degradation. Of course, men gonna want a little bit of that pudding because there's a woman right there, and a lot of them been locked up. I think they ought to give men in prison, let them have a little pump session or something. Let them have a little pump. Have some women come through there, give them some sexual healing, so they won't be killing each other and screwing each other so much. Golly, you think your man all tight, you go to prison, come back, he a punk. He been messing with boys in there. Give them some coochie so they won't be doing that when they come out. Golly, y'all messing up the population with that. But anyhow, that's another subject. Okay, I'm gonna stop being so silly. All right. Let me see. Women get first. I'm going over some history of female incarceration. That's why I'm starting this like this here on the Wilroc Show on Vibes Make Arena at vibesmakearena.com. Okay. All right. And on Caribbean Rhythm Radio, CRR.com, CRRradio.com. Now, unlike prisons designed for men in the United States, state prisons for women evolved in 3 ways. And first, women prisoners were imprisoned alongside men in general population, where they were subject to sexual attacks and daily forms of degradation. Get your ass out of here. Come here, bitch. All that. Okay. Then, in a partial attempt to address these issues, women prisoners were removed from general population and housed separately, but then subjected to neglect wherein they did not receive the same resources as men in prison. All right. Now, in the third stage of development, women in prison were then housed completely separate in fortress-like prisons, where the goal of punishment was to indoctrinate women into traditional feminine roles. Stop being so dykes and so mannish. We gonna instill womanism in your rumps. Some of them took it, some of them didn't. Some of them just mannish. Some of them was just crooks. Women crooks. They're more crooked than anybody. Y'all slicker than the whole earth. Y'all should have. Oh Lord, my male chauvinist pig size. They should have been locking y'all up, holding y'all in there till I came and got you. Yeah. But anyway, even the good ones, you get in there too. Hush, I'll be in there in a minute. But anyhow, but it's not like that, so. God, I might pay for that one, but I'll tell you the truth. Now, despite the widespread historical shifts in female incarceration, there have been documented instances of women being held in men's prisons well into the 20th century. One such example being the nearly 2 years that Asada Shakur was imprisoned, primarily in a men's facility in the 1970s. Now, in 1973, Assata Shakur, was held in the Middlesex County Jail in New Jersey, supposedly due to its proximity to the courthouse. She was the first and last woman ever imprisoned there, Assata Shakur, and was held in deplorable conditions, including isolation and 24-hour observation. While Shakur was eventually transferred to a women's prison, her treatment illustrated the fact that women were held in male facilities far into the 20th century, and indicates that racial prejudice continues to play a pivotal role in determining how women are treated during a period of incarceration. Yep, they had to watch Assata Shakur. Tupac auntie, I think Tupac's Tupac sister, cousin, or auntie, or something like that. I don't know. Her mama's mama? I don't know. I don't know. Now, some 50 years ago, President Lyndon B. Johnson called for a war on crime. Okay, I'm going to tell you about this war on crime, y'all. Now, consequently, Johnson presented to Congress the Law Enforcement Assistance Act, which allowed for the first time in America a direct role for the federal government in local police operations, court systems, and state prison. That was the first time America had a direct role for the federal government in local police operations, court systems, and state prisons. Okay, back in 50 years ago. Now, Republican and Democrat policymakers worked together in fighting this war on crime, which could later become a war on drugs, which was a war on black folks. That's all. We finna incarcerate y'all black asses. For real. Straight up. Incarcerate you. That's what it was. I mean, I don't, I hate to be black and white, but it's in black and white. The war on crime is the war on people that are less privileged, or the lower socio-economic plateau. They're there. So, they're going to be doing some stuff kind of under the table. Bootlegging liquor, selling reefer. Whatever they're going to do. They're going to do something to make the ends meet when the odds are so against them. So, they kind of push you in the corner. You get in that corner and do your thing, and they come and kind of snatch you out the corner. Yeah, and get money paid on both ends of that thing. Yeah, they do. The war on crime. All right. Now, together, the war on crime and the war on drugs will produce contemporary mass incarceration in America, distinguished by rate of imprisonment far above all other industrialized nations, and involving the systematic confinement of entire groups of citizens. Black, Puerto Rican, black and Puerto Rican, black and Latinos, Mexicans and Puerto Ricans, blacks and Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, people with brown skin. That's what they was doing. They was locking all our brown rumps of steel skin up. Okay, we're gonna come back with more on this topic, more on this war on drugs and how it affects our females getting incarcerated more, and how it affected and still affecting brown families. And families, period. I'm just gonna say American families. All right, especially the ones with brown skin. All right, now I'll be back with some more on this topic of the history of female incarceration. All right, and I'm going through how it ran down and how it got to be so popular and so now. So on that rump, we're gonna go what Nixon did about it, Reagan did about it. Then we're gonna go into some I think I'm gonna go into some social factors leading to incarceration. We almost know what that is. We're going to go over some of it anyway, for those who might have missed something. The Wilroc Show, I'm your truth, the Wilroc, here on Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com. Caribbean Rhythm Radio on crrradio.com. Check that out. We're blasting out. I'll see you guys directly. I'll be back after a while. Some music. I have Hollywood here in a minute, okay? Okay. Yeah.
The Wilroc Show is on.
Mama says that he's bona fide.
my baby's face when I tell him that I'm through. Yes, I'm through with him. 'Cause he's been running around and I've got to put him down. I can't wait to see the look in his eyes. I wonder if he'll cry when I tell him this is goodbye. Or will he try to change my mind and make me stay? Or will he turn around and with a smile on his face just walk away? Just walk away. I can't wait until I see my baby's face. Gotta find out what I mean, just what I mean to him. And just one tear is all that he's got to shed for me. And I know that I will run. Yes, I'll run to him. And I'll hold him close and never ever let him go. Yeah, I can't wait till I see my baby's face.
Jenny, I'm sorry.
Don't. Love means never having to say you're sorry.
Call it what you want, but I call it love. Hey baby, you can say what you want, baby, but I still say it's love. Oh yeah, you can sing it in a song, but I still sing I love. Ooh, baby. And whether right or wrong, now, baby, you better still say it's love. Oh, let it be. Oh, let it be. I know what's in my heart. I'm the one. That's the only one who can tell it apart. Infatuation. You can say it's infatuation, but I still say it's love. Ha ha ha. You can laugh if you wanna, baby, but I still cry. Yes, I still say it's love. It's got to be love. It's got to be It's
Don't forget out there to go to www.vibesreggaearena at vibesreggaearena.com. Okay.
After he breaks your heart, after he breaks your heart, and you've cried a million heartaches and tasted sorrow that wasted love makes you feel. After he breaks your heart and tears your world apart,
life this is when empty words and worthless kisses have hurt you. After he breaks your heart and tears your world apart somehow, then you know the way that I'm feeling now. Though I gave you all my love, you weren't worthy of my loyalty. He'll start deceiving you and end up leaving you, then you need me. Wait and see, wait and see. After he breaks your heart and you've cried a million heartaches and tasted sorrow, that wasted love makes you.
You are listening to the VRA Network, Vibes Reggae Arena, at vibesreggaearena.com.
The Wilroc Show is on.
Hello, everybody. It's the Dog Man. How y'all doing? What are y'all doing on Sunday night? Well, y'all need to be listening to the Wilroc Show. Good friend of mine. See ya.
Today's word. Y'all young niggas around here constantly taking penitentiary chances for these chicks that ain't gonna ride with you past sentencing. And as soon as that judge imposes your sentence on you, you become a liability, not an asset. She'll replace you just like she does when a light bulb blows in her house. Now you're sitting in prison bitter. Everybody don't love you the way they claim they do. If you don't believe me, fall off or get locked up. Wake up out here. Be blessed beyond measure.
We represent the missing link as black women. The black man has been dissected, examined, the white man, the white woman, and the black child. But it has been us as black women who have never been examined. We have been protected, we have been insulated, we have been kept from any kind of criticism about our personal behavior in the home and outside of the home, and we have been given the false compliment that we are the backbone of the black nation. There is no doubt in any community in this country that the men in those communities are the backbone of their nations. There is no doubt in the white community that the white man is the backbone of his nation. The European, the Buddhist, the Korean, the Japanese, the Hispanic, all of those men are the backbones of their community, and there's no doubt about it. It is only in the black community where those values have been transposed and where they put that burden on us and tell us that we are the backbone of the black community, which is a direct insult to the black man and implies that he don't have no backbone and that his women have to represent him.
Yes, again, thank you very much for listening to the Wilroc Show. I'm your Shoot the Wilroc here, baby. I'm here, there, everywhere. Don't forget out there, if Facebook goes out, I'm on Facebook, Facebook Live, and if Facebook goes out, they censor very good. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I catch it, I don't. But if it does go out, don't forget, you can go to Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com. Link into that thing, boom, shackle, boom, boom, fired up, boom. Go to listen live, slap a pow. You can listen live and you can see it live too, boo. Go on, look at her, not quit playing. Always playing. Anyway, thank you for listening to the Wilroc Show. I'm your truth, the Wilroc. Today's topic is female incarceration. Female incarceration, yes. Female incarceration. Let me see what's going on here. I'm gonna go over a little bit more. I got to get some facts and stats in there more, but I'm gonna tell you what. I'm going over some history of female incarceration. Now, in the early 1980s, the Nixon administration. Was that Nixon in the 80s, early 80s? In the early 80s, the Nixon administration introduced the political term war on drugs. Was that Nixon or was that Reagan? Anyway, the war on drugs, condemning all unapproved drug use.
That means dope they wasn't selling. Okay? Now, this war on drugs refers to federal, state, and local government policies that have been created to eliminate drug use within specific communities. The black community, because, come on, in certain communities, come on. Where the white communities was, a lot of, at that time, the black guys were selling it, the white guys were selling it too. But most, at that time, the black guys that caught on to how to sell it, and then the whites was getting it and going home with it, and it was causing an epidemic. Oh, it seemed like. All right, now, and before announcement of the war on drugs, the federal government had created the Law Enforcement Assistance Administration, all right, which became the fastest growing federal agency in the 1970s. And its purpose was to supervise and control low-income urban communities. The war on crime and the war on drugs has led to the increase of prosecution of drug cases, which has been the central contributor to both the expansion of prisons and the philosophical shift to that of a more punitive system. Now, this effort was further enforced by the Reagan administration, who pressed the sales of illegal drugs as a critical political issue. All right, but they know that Daddy Bush when they got the dope. Him and Oliver North then was getting dope for the Contras. They had Noriega down there selling dope. They had everybody in their pocket, getting it over here, selling it, getting paid, and they was getting paid for locking you up, getting paid for you having it, getting paid for them getting it. They was getting paid. Police was getting paid more off the dope than the men, than the black people or whoever was selling it. And they was giving you mountains of time for it too. Yes, they was. All right, I'm going to know some of the history. All right. Now, with the use of strategies, institutions, and bureaucracy already developed at the state and local levels during the war on crime, Reagan made national programs far more punitive by the end of the 80s. At the same time, the social service centers that had been founded during the war on poverty in the 1960s were nowhere to be found in some of the most vulnerable and isolated neighborhoods in American cities. Now, as a result, residents were forced to call the police and law enforcement authorities when their children, friends, and families engage in criminal activity. The war on drugs has placed law enforcement agencies, criminal justice institutions, and jails as the primary public programs in many low-income communities across the U.S. They right there getting you. They bring it there and get you for having it there. What they got? They be getting the cash cow. Now, Reagan fought the war on drugs by using policies, activities, and federal policies that promoted the task of searching for and apprehending as many suspects as possible. The war on drugs was fought with an increase in raids, stings, and tactical police units. SWAT coming in. I got dope. My mama go to jail. My grandma go to jail. Everybody in the house go to jail because I had a little spoon of dope. That's why they was doing it. Just getting everybody they can get. We getting all the black folks. All the black folks got the dope. The Mexicans, the black, the Latinos and blacks, the brown people. They got most of the dope. The white boys, they got it too. But white boys, they're going with that. That 5 kilo gun. We finna go down to the hood and get a cumulative. We finna get more than that. We selling it to them. And we turn around and busting them for having it. Getting double paid, double whammy. Not if especially weed, not if legalize it, and then the brothers finna get pushed out the way. And they finna make all the money off it. They finna start selling y'all dope. Are they dope? Yeah. I'm going over some of the history of women being incarcerated and some of the factors that brought it to where it is today. All right? Get enough of that. I'm gonna get off of that. I'm gonna get off of that. Let me see what I got. Here I go right here. I'm gonna do this right. Let me see what I got. The war on drugs has a specific and devastating impact on women. The number of women in prison and the time they spent inside grew significantly throughout the 1980s and 90s. And between 1986 and 99, the number of women incarcerated in state prisons for drug-related offenses increased by 888%. That's a bim yalla bim 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 y'all. Okay, more so, it has also expanded the criminalization of people by race and gender. Okay, like your black woman ass up, your black male ass up, white woman, black man, black woman, black white woman, white man, separate laws. Black people, different laws. Latinos a little different, depends on how white you are when you're Latino, when you get caught. Okay. Like I said, there's been a distinct increase in the number of criminalization of people by race and gender. For example, there has been a distinct increase in the number of incarcerated African American and Latino women in the U.S., who make up a disproportionate amount of women arrested, charged, convicted, and incarcerated for drug-related offenses. Okay? Now, the incarceration rate of African American women for all crimes driven by drug-related offenses increased by 800% between 1986 and 2005, compared to a 400% increase for women of all other races. Understand that? Am I getting through? Did I finally get through enough? I think. All right. And let's go over this a little bit before I get out and play some more music. Now, even though the number of crimes committed by women has remained relatively constant, the rate of imprisonment has continued to increase. As of 1997, over 135,000 women in the United States were in prisons and jails. More than 950,000 women were under correctional supervision in 1998, about 1% of the U.S. female population. In the past decade, the number and proportions of women have increased in terms of all components of the system: jail, probation, parole, and prison. They're filling it up. Many state that this is a factor of increased incarceration in response to dope offenses. Of course it is. Approximately 55% of women in prison are serving their first prison sentence. Although drug users are less likely to be in prison for violent offenses than non-drug users, women incarcerated for drug convictions are still likely to be placed in maximum security facilities. Black women are the largest group to be incarcerated as a result of drug crimes. Right there, they locking your black ass up. And my black ass up too. It's me and you, baby. We get locked up, babe. We don't care. We gonna be locked up, babe. My black ass gonna be in there. You gonna be in there too, babe. You gonna get locked up, babe? Yeah. All right. When I talk to you later, I'm gonna stop being silly. I'll be back with some more facts and stats. I think I'm gonna have Hollywood. I'm gonna call Hollywood. She might be at the Super Bowl. They don't tell about Hollywood. She might be in Atlanta. But anyway, I'm gonna call her and see if she's there. Okay? And I'll talk to you guys directly. All right? All right. Wilroc Show here on Vibes Reggae Arena at VibesReggaeArena.com. All righty?
The Wilroc Show.
All right.
A sickness that was not visible like smallpox, but no less dangerous and contagious. A sickness of the mind. A sickness of the mind. A sickness of the mind.
When I'm lying in my bed at night, I don't wanna grow up. Nothing ever seems to turn out right, and I don't wanna grow up. How do you move in a world with fog? 'Cause you're always changing things. Makes me wish that I could be a star. When I see the price of you, baby,
on Green Street. When I see the 5 o'clock news, I don't wanna go on that hair and shiny shoes. I don't wanna go stay around in my old hometown. I don't wanna put no money down. I don't wanna get paid to go no.
He sees everything. He knows everything we do.
2, 3, 4.
Before this dance is through, I think I love you too. I'm so happy when you dance with me. I don't wanna kiss or hold your hand. If it's funny, try and understand. There is really nothing else I'd rather do, 'cause I'm happy just to dance with you. I don't need to hold you tight. I just want to dance with you all night. In this world there's nothing I would rather do, 'cause I'm happy just to dance with you. Just to dance with you is everything I need. Before this dance is through, I think I love you too. I'm so happy when you dance with me. If somebody tries to take my place, let's pretend we just can't see his face. In this world there's nothing I would rather do, 'cause I'm happy just to dance with you. Just to dance with you is everything I need. Before this dance is through, I think I love you too. I'm so happy when you dance with me. If somebody tries to take my place, let's pretend we just can't see his face. In this world there's nothing I would rather do. I've discovered I'm in love with you, 'cause I'm happy just to dance with you.
The Wilroc Show.
Nothing in this world works the way you think it does. Nothing. The police aren't who you think they are. The sheriff is not who you think he is. Banks do not do what you think they do. Governments don't operate anywhere near the way you think they do. And that's why today, when you look at what's going on in the world today, none of it makes any sense. It's all crazy. It makes no sense at all. Seems very destructive. But actually, in point of fact, you don't know how the system works. It's working perfectly fine. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. And the people, the masses, are entertained with television and alcohol and drugs, and the wealthy continue to get wealthy. And so it's working perfectly fine once you understand how the world really works, and nothing works the way you think it does.
At this time, I have the honor to present to you the moral leader of our nation.
Here to tell you something that's informative, that can help you, to motivate you, and can elevate you, even in the walks of your life.
Sing it, Joe.
The Wilroc.
I ain't hang.
The Wilroc.
Sing it, Joe.
The Wilroc.
Sing it, children.
The Wilroc.
Oh, wow.
The Wilroc.
Sing it, yo.
The Wilroc.
I ain't hang.
The Wilroc.
Well.
The Wilroc.
Sing it, Joe.
The Wilroc.
Oh, sing it.
The Wilroc.
The Wilroc Show.
Calm down. Yes again. Yes again. It's the Wilroc Show, and it's time for my stress hour. My main girl here, Hollywood Swinging, is on Hollywood. Are you there, baby? Hold up.
I ain't gonna say.
How you doing, Hollywood? How you doing, baby? How you doing, Hollywood? What's going on with you, baby?
I'm fine, sexy. Ooh, and high yellow with orange undertones.
You know what? You sure are. You sure are. You sure are. You
Yes,
fine,
I am.
sexy with high yellow with orange undertone. You sure
Yes.
are.
Yes.
Now, Hollywood, today's topic, ladies and gentlemen out there, this is Hollywood. I say this every week. This is Hollywood Swinging. She's my co-host. She's the beautiful one of the operation. I'm the ugly one.
Yes, I am. Yes. Ooh, you got some great vision.
And Hollywood, next week, what I'm going to do, if you don't mind videoing me, we can talk on video, like a messenger, and I have you on the air. You can have your face on there while we talk, if you don't mind.
I need to go make sure I get my facial, and I get my eyelashes, and my eyebrows, and my lips, and everything done. So they can see all this beauty.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Ooh, I got to go get my good hair. I got to get my good hair, too.
Okay. Who are you going for in the Super Bowl, Hollywood? Happy Super Bowl Sunday.
I'm going for the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm going for the Pittsburgh Steelers, too. I left my hat home and everything. I'm going for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I might well go for I'm going for Joan High Tigers.
I know that's right. Me too, baby.
That was talking about, I ain't talking
Pittsburgh
about
and Dallas, yeah. But,
Joan High Tigers. Yes, Joe Rock, yes.
Now, Hollywood, I know we always joke and everything. We always joke around, but today's topic is female incarceration. And what is your insight on female incarceration? Do you have anything to say about that?
Well, I feel like I've been incarcerated for the past 6 years because I've been working with you, and I ain't got a damn dime. I ain't got no money, and I just feel like I'm in prison because I'm working all these hours.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. What you're talking about?
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
You think you've been incarcerated. You tell some more company business on the air. It's 2019. I ain't playing. You tell one more. You tell one more company business. I'm bringing man back.
Yeah, I'm scared. Ooh, I'm shaking.
That's right. You're right to be scared. Don't be scared. Be careful. Now, you bring up some more company business on the air again.
Oh boy.
In the words of my great granddaddy.
You gonna give me another pink slip?
I know something. Okay, you just realize that could be a myriad of things. Okay, so now anyway, what do you feel about incarceration? Females being more female incarceration up to 888% in the last 10 years or so.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something right now. These women, and I'm not being funny, truly. People, please don't take this the wrong way. We got a lot of women out there want to be real hard now.
Mm-hmm.
They taking the role of the man. I mean, they really act there rough and tough. And they really are being incarcerated. And I'm telling you, women and men, y'all, it ain't that serious. Meaning, y'all out there doing shit that don't need to get y'all in jail.
Right.
Really. You ain't got to prove your manhood or your femalehood, and you ain't no snitch. They're talking about snitches get stitches. Well, I'm going to have a whole bunch of stitches. I'm going to tell on everybody. I'm going to tell on everybody. Y'all might well stitch me up and get red, blue, yellow thread, whatever you want. I'm going to snitch on everybody. So I ain't going to be incarcerated for nobody. And that's what these other people, they don't understand that. They tell me, I'm hard. I ain't going to tell on nobody. I ain't going to tell them, okay. Well, you're going to be right there in jail with that foolishness.
That's right.
But I do feel, I think there's still a disproportionate number of women of color that still get put in jail more so than non-women of color.
And that's natural knowledge. That's natural knowledge. This comes straight to your head first, straight off. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It really does. It really does, and so it's sad. It's really sad to say because even in the job that I have, I actually have to go out and do work. Since I work for government, and oftentimes I have to go out to the facility, and it's so sad to see so many of our young women and men, but young women locked up.
Yep.
And I'm just sitting there singing that song, locked up, they don't let me out.
I'm locked up, won't let me out.
And I'm going to tell you, Will Rock, when I have to go in there to go meet with some of the wardens and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
when that door closed behind me, ooh, at least I thought I'm coming out. But all I know is that door slammed, bam! I'm like, oh, ooh, Jesus, yeah, that like you say. I just take it. I be in there, ooh, shaking.
I want some syrup and biscuits. I want to go home and watch. I want to go to Sanford and Son. Yeah. Yeah, but
I'm telling you, I can't take it. But anyway, but I just feel, hopefully, I mean, we're 2019 and we say the same thing every year. We hope it gets better. But until we get policies in place that stop targeting people of color, I watched a little clip yesterday on YouTube where these 4 young boys, 2 in college, a couple of them 16 years old, they went in the store at Kroger in some part of Texas to go buy snacks. They bought cookies, drinks, and some chips. And they were going to go back home and play video games. Well, the man got mad after they purchased the chips and all of that. He called the cops, talking about because they look like the same people that was in there a day before or whatever. Look like, but he waited till after they purchased their product. So they called their mama, of course, who came up there, and she went all videotaped and all of that, and she was like asking them, why did you target them? Well, they look like the people. They fit the target. They fit the what is it?
They were young African. I'm not going to say young African Americans. I'm going to say we're young American males. Yeah. Young American males.
African-American males.
I don't believe in African Americans sometimes. I'm just going to say they were young indigenous males.
Black, no, you got to say African-American. They're black men.
Yeah,
black
men.
young boys.
Black young boys, yeah.
And the boy asked his mama, what do I need to do to not look like a criminal? That boy, 16 years old, had no reason to ask his mama that question.
Right.
But in this day, and I know we're talking about female incarceration, I know I'm going to be, but it's the same thing.
Right.
They
Both ways.
target our children. They do.
Yeah.
They target our children. Innocent.
From 2 years old. From 2 years old, they target them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So who 2 years old? You?
No, I say from 2 years old, they target our children.
I was gonna say, you know, you old as dust.
Oh,
but anyway,
I ain't but 10 years younger than you, Hollywood. Golly.
So whatever. You was out there with Moses part of the Red Sea. But anyway,
yeah.
So
you and my great granddaddy and my great granddaddy, your brother. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, okay, Esau. All right, Esau. But female incarceration.
All right, Methuselah auntie. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna quit. Go ahead. Quit, Hollywood. Say the thing.
I do believe, though, the female incarceration is on the rise, particularly women of color, because we're trying to portray this male role that we hard. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, a lot of our sisters are getting locked up for that foolishness. It really is. Right. Like I said, don't be around me. Because I'm like I said, what I told the snitches get to stitches, I'm going to be stitched up every day. I'll be stitched up. I'm telling on everybody.
Okay, now.
I ain't getting incarcerated.
I usually go on the Orange Man and how to say, we know what's going on with that.
He talking about his son not playing football. Ain't nobody tell something wrong with that boy. He can't play football no way unless he got one of those special helmets.
I don't tell you, you don't underestimate the Baron, boy. I tell you, that Baron is something else. It's a book about the Baron. You got to watch him. That boy's a time traveler, they say.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, that's something he talking about. Like I said, he don't want to play football. And, we don't bother the chair, but I'm telling you, that boy going to really need a special helmet. Something wrong with him.
No, nothing is wrong with him. Nothing's wrong with him, I don't think.
Well, the problem is, when you produce by old sperm, sometimes that happens.
Golly.
That's all I'm saying. That old sperm, that'll mess a child up, it sure will.
Well, okay, we're going. Anyway.
That's all I'm saying. Okay,
But anyway, Hollywood, thank you for that. Now, Hollywood, thank you for participating in the show. And people let me know I have my regular stresses.
Your regular
my regular
stressors,
stressors.
yes.
You know, I'm going to come and run them down fast. We can get on that because Super Bowl Sunday. Who winning the game, Hollywood? What's going on in the Super Bowl? What's going on?
I'm watching Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I don't know what's going on. I'm watching
some Chitty Chitty doggone
Bang
Bang
I'm
Bang.
watching Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. We love you. Hey, I'm watching
Chitty
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 Bang
Bang Bang, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I
Chitty
love
Bang
you.
Bang. We love you. Hey Chitty, hey Chitty, hold it, hey Chitty, hey Chitty, hey Chitty. That's what I'm watching.
No,
I
Hollywood.
don't know what's going on. I don't know who's saying at the Super Bowl. I don't know what's going on with none of that shiggity right now.
How you going to watch Chitty Chitty
I'm watching Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. You heard me, Wilroc, and I said Chitty Chitty.
Yeah,
yes, I have watched.
And I have watched my share of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang as well. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, are you really?
Yeah, I have watched Chitty Chitty. But anyway, I'm going with my regular stresses. Besides Hollywood watching Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Stresses, yes.
My regular stresses. Stop sissifying that boys. Horrifying them out.
Oh, boy, here we go. And those are the views of the Wilroc, because he used that S word, and that's not nice. That's not politically correct. Yes.
Child, please. Okay.
I'm just.
I know, because you are the correct one here. You are the politically correct.
Yes, I am. I'm a politically correct one. Yes, I am.
Anyway, this is how we do this. This is how we do it.
Oh, what do you do? What do you do, Wilroc? What do you do?
This is. I want you to stop sissifying the boys. Stop horrifying the daughters. Stop. Watch out what you put in your food, in your bodies. Read labels. Check out what you got. Stay away from genetically modified foods and organisms and high fructose corn syrup and all these things. Watch out for what you're doing. If you don't want, make it a project to look at the ingredients. Look at the big old word dextromethorphan seed. Look it up.
All of that, yeah.
And look it up and see what it means and what is it. You know, that's the way you can get more into what you put in your body. And watch out for the vaccines that they put in your kids.
And there you go. I was waiting for you to say that. You know what? Y'all can sit there and not vaccinate your children, but y'all see that measles outbreak up in the Washington State area because y'all ain't vaccinating your children. Y'all can say what you want to say, but y'all messing around and ain't vaccinating your children, and it's going to other people. Some children can't get vaccinated because they too young, and all these young babies getting the measles or just the measles. That's what it is.
What I'm thinking is, if your kid's vaccinated, they ain't got to worry about it. But then another thing, okay, so your kid get the measles. When they stick the measles in you, you still get the measles. So you're gonna
that's not. No, they will rock. That outbreak has not been around in over 30, 40 years. Now these parents sitting there talking about they not vaccinating their children. Well, you put other people in jeopardy.
No, you're not. No,
don't bring them out in public. Don't bring them out in public.
I don't think so.
You do that.
I think if you get the measles, then you either get it, if you get it, or they stick it in you and give it to you so your body can fight it. Your body gonna get it and fight it no matter what. I'd rather just catch it. If I catch it, if I don't, I don't. But I don't want nobody sticking it directly in me. It might tear up in there. But anyhow, I want that.
Well, you know you got some shiggity up in there need to come out anyway, so go ahead.
I know that's right, Hollywood. I know that's right. Oh, Lord. Oh, you just racking up the points. I tell you.
I'm just saying. I know it. And speaking of points, I'm sorry. I digress. The date is the 3rd. I ain't got my W-2, and I go ahead and file my taxes, and you messing me up again this year.
Well, Hollywood, I'm gonna tell you right now, and I've told you before on the earlier. Don't you ever in your long-legged life, your high yellow, red, or orange undertone, talk company business while we doing show. That's company business. You got to go see HR. You got to go see HR. Call HR.
I got to call. I thought you was HR.
That's what you get for talking. They're going to go HR. Call HR. We'll call HR. We get HR, and we can talk about that on your own time.
Okay, I got to call HR.
Yeah, call HR. On your
own time. HR.
But anyway,
that's all I'm saying.
You know, anyway, this is the stress hour. Watch out for chemtrails. Watch out for you guys. Watch out for this senseless violence these jitterbugs causing. You know what I'm saying? Like Hollywood said, don't be scared to tell, man. Look, these boys shooting up our neighborhood, shooting up our kids for nothing. I mean, they doing it just for nothing. They shooting kids in the back. Jitterbug just got shot in the back the other day on the news. Shot the jit in the back, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, jits. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all stupid.
I'm telling you, stop all that gun. But see, that's what they go with the gun violence. They need to stop. I told you, I'm not a proponent of guns. I'm just not. And these children getting these guns on the street, and these things,
That's right.
They're just too available.
Right.
And
No, they're
we've
not.
got to stop that.
They're not available enough. They need to have a way to let good law-bearing citizens get them faster. Because, like I said, criminals don't care nothing about no laws. You can set all the laws you want, and you can. And don't go house to house trying to get nobody a weapon. No. The more guns, the less crime. Okay. Now, there's gonna be it's gonna be senseless crime out there, but just like it's always been senseless crime. Okay. But these kids, man, need to get a different mindset.
They gonna stop all that shooting. They got to stop that. I'm gonna tell you right now. Just like the pastor said in church today. You know, people don't fight fair no more. People don't. You know how y'all used to fight in school? Wilroc.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody. They may swing on with a switchblade or something like that.
They didn't even have that. We just threw knuckles. We threw knuckles.
You know what? They just threw knuckles.
You lost or you gained or you whatever happened.
I told everybody that was fight, so it wasn't none of me. But anyway, I'm just saying they don't fight. You know what? These people over a little argument or disagreement. Right. Somebody did.
And you know what, Hollywood?
Somebody did.
You know what? I was saying this earlier. A lot of that comes from. No offense, I know you're a macho woman, but a female chauvinist pig. But I ain't worried about that part. What I'm saying is a lot of these boys act like they mamas. They raised by women and not men. So they just don't got no.
Raised by men anymore.
Right,
I agree with that.
They just. I can't take nothing. I shoot you. I kill you. They don't know when to stop. They don't have no discretion. They don't know when to stop. Just like when a girl get mad, they don't know when to stop. They'll fight the police. They'll fight the mama. They don't care. They just so mad. Why you did that? I was mad. Okay.
They so angry. So angry.
That's what boys do now. They fight. They act like they mama. They don't take nothing. You can't walk by them. You can't do nothing. Okay.
They ain't got nothing to do with them. Don't put all on the mama. Now, I'm just saying.
But come on, I'm gonna put it on. They don't have their fathers.
No,
and they're raised by their mama.
I will say that. But these kids nowadays, even if they got their daddies, they so headstrong because there's no discipline in the household
Right
no
too.
more.
That's right too. They don't have no fear.
Even there you go. Even in the neighborhood, back in the day, I couldn't walk past Mr. Jimmy or Peach's house, and I say something. They don't tell my mom and daddy. Now you go and try to tell the mom and daddy the kids that did something. The mom and daddy gonna jump on you.
Right. If you don't speak, I could not walk by and not speak. Oh, they're gonna say, Don walked by and didn't speak today. He didn't speak. He didn't speak. Come here, Donald. Donald, next time you go out there, you better speak. Yeah, that's disrespect.
Come on now.
Now you can't even say, "Hey, how you doing?" They don't even see. They're too busy looking in the phone, walking down the road. They don't care nothing about them. They just looking in the phone. They don't care about it.
Yeah, they don't care no more. I know we digress, but that's where we are right now in today's society.
That's right. Now, anyway, this is what I do to get rid of my stress. And I encourage every red-blooded human within the sound of my voice to do this. Yeah. And I do this. I have to take the camera off to do this because if I get caught doing this,
I really don't want you to go to the tank because I can't. I'm not coming to the commentary and putting that in there for you.
Right, because Hollywood, you don't go down. In Hollywood, she'll tell on you fast. And those are the views of Hollywood and Hollywood alone. But
that's it.
This is what I have to do. I have to cut the camera off. I have to get off there because they'll put me in the chain gang if I don't. And I don't want to.
They sure will. They'll lock you right up.
They'll lock me up. If they catch me, they sure will. They don't play. They don't play. Okay, they do not play with me, and so they don't play. So this is what I encourage every red-blooded human to do. Within the sound of my voice, I like to go and get your fire. Your fire.
Oh boy.
Okay. Your fire. PHY. PHIE. FIE. FYE.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Fire. Get your fire. Get anything you want.
Yeah,
your PHI. Get your fire. PHIE. PHY. Get your fire. Get your fire. All right? Get your clocks. Clock.
Boy, that sounds like Dr. Cooper. You do all that.
Clocks. Get that clock right now. Well, that clocks, boy. You get that clocks.
I know it's wet. I know it's wet in the studio. Your lip holds moisture.
Oh my! And it rained too this week. Last week, I got plenty moisture. Clocks.
I guess you do.
Yeah, get your clocks. And this Hollywood, you tickling me. Stop.
I'm sorry.
And this is what I do. And I encourage everybody to do this. And I quote. I love to.
Oh boy.
Rip off some shots. I don't know what to do about these shots. They showed me
I
tearing
don't
into
know
my
what
room.
all you take some of that cough.
Them shots be killing you, boy.
The Wilroc Show.
If you crave satisfaction, this is the place to find that action. You'll take from your mama, you'll even take the limbs off of a tree. But I'm gonna kick your ass for messing with me.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Motivated!
Motivated!
Dedicated!
Dedicated!
Parlate tra di voi!
3 is a magic number. Yes, it is. It's a magic number. Somewhere in the ancient mystic trinity, you get 3 as a magic number. The past and the present and the future, faith and hope and charity, the heart and the brain and the body give you 3 as a magic number. It takes 3 legs to make a tripod or to make a table stand. It takes 3 wheels to make a vehicle called a tricycle. Every triangle has 3 corners, every triangle has 3 sides, no more, no less. You don't have to guess. When it's 3, you can see it's a magic number. A man and a woman had a little baby. Yes, they did. They had 3 in the family. That's a magic number. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30.
Multiply backwards from 3 times 10.
3 times 10 is 30. 3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 4 is 12. And 3 times 3 is 9. And 3 times 2 is 6. And 3 times 1 is 3, of course.
Now dig the pattern once more. 3,
3, 6, 9,
12,
12, 15, 18,
21,
21, 24, 27, 30.
Now multiply from 10 backwards.
3 times 10 is 30.
Going
3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 4 is 12. And 3 times 3 is 9. And 3 times 2 is 6. And 3 times 1. What is it? 3! Yeah, that's a magic number. A man and a woman had a little baby. Yes, they did. They had 3 in the family. That's a magic number.
On this day with Miss Sheree. On this day with Miss Sheree. On this day with Miss Sheree. On this day with Miss Sheree.
Oh, yeah, okay. Are you there, Miss Sheree?
Yes, I am.
Can you hear me clearly, Miss Sheree?
Yes, I can.
Now, tell us what you have for us on this day, Miss Sheree.
Today is February the 3rd. The world's first commercial cheese factory was established in 1815 in Switzerland. In 1882, circus owner P.T. Barnum bought his world-famous elephant Jumbo.
Go ahead, Miss Sheree.
My thought to remember is from J.C. Watts. Character is doing the right thing when nobody's looking. There are too many people who think that the only thing that's right is to get by, and the only thing that's wrong is to get caught.
Thank you for that, Miss Sheree. Would you like to give some shoutings of outings, Miss Sheree?
Yes, February is Heart Awareness Month. A shout out to all the heart surgeons and cardiologists.
Thank you, Miss Sheree.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
On this day with Miss Sheree.
If white immigrants can come to this country 50 years ago with nickels and dimes and no education, and come here and pool their little nickels and dimes and no education and set up little stores, develop these stores into larger stores, develop this into an industry which creates job opportunities for whites. Since Lincoln was supposed to have freed the black man 100 years ago, and today the black man, according to the government economists, has spending power of $20 billion per year. We feel that with the black man spending $20 billion a year, not setting up any businesses, not creating any industry, not creating any job opportunities for his own kind, he's not in a moral position to point the finger today at the white man and tell the white man that he's discriminating against him for not giving him a job in factories that he himself set up. If the black man has $20 billion, and these so-called Negro leaders are such geniuses that they can integrate white restaurants and integrate white factories and force themselves into that which the white man has set up, they should use this same ingenuity to show the black people how to pool our wealth and set up something of our own. And then we won't have to force our way into his anymore. One more thing I would like to point out concerning what he said about 125th Street. We don't waste our time on 125th Street, but you can reach more people in the street who want to change than you can in the bourgeoisie society, the bourgeoisie church, and the bourgeoisie circles. Our program is directed toward the man in the street. So we spend our time in the street, and what we do with that man, instead of trying to change the white man in your mind, make you accept us, we change the mind of the black man and make him accept himself. And as soon as he accepts himself, he'll solve his own problem. He won't be trying to force himself into your factory and into your bedroom and into your kitchen.
Tune in to the Wilroc Show, Sunday, 6 to 9 p.m., right here on Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com. The Wilroc Show is on.
Yes. It is I. It is the Wilroc.
Sundays, 6 to 9 p.m.
on Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com.
That's right, The Wilroc Show. Interesting topics, all types of music, special guests, and lots more. The Wilroc Show.
Swinging high and swinging low.
I am here, you are there, we are everywhere. See ya. Wow.
The Wilroc Show is The Wilroc Show is on.
Yes again. Thank you very much for listening to the Wilroc Show. I'm yours truly, the Wilroc, here on Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com and on Caribbean Rhythm Radio. Yeah, hey, what's happening, Lewis Witter, and you guys out there listening? Hello, y'all. Oh, it's Super Bowl Sunday. You know, it's all over the world. I'm being heard all over the world, I think. I think. In some places, they don't give a rat's ass about the Super Bowl. They got their own thing to worry about. But those who are worried about the Super Bowl, happy Super Bowl. And those who are not worried about the Super Bowl, happy Super Bowl anyway. Now, go sit down and get your drink and try to watch it. Now, anyhow, it's a holiday. It's a holiday in America. Should be. Everybody should be off tomorrow. Yes, they should. Because everybody's going to be drunken. More drunken than they are in their everyday lives. All right. Now, so today's topic is female incarceration. Here on Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com and on Caribbean Rhythm Radio. And CaribbeanRhythmRadio.com and I'm on Facebook Live down on Wilcox, The Wilroc Show, and Instagram, The Wilroc Show. I need to Instagram more. I haven't Instagrammed in a while, man. I'm going to Instagram. On the next break, I'm going to Instagram. Watch. And then I want you guys to also go to Twitter. If you can, Twitter me. I just don't tweet. You know, I know Ronald Rump tweet. My Uncle Donald, he tweet, but I don't tweet. You know what I'm saying? So I just need to start doing that more. Get out there a little more. Anyway, today's topic is female incarceration here on the Wilroc Show. Don't forget now to download the Vibes Reggae Arena the app on your cell phones, your smartphones, your laptops, your PCs, and the Caribbean Rhythm Radio app on there too as well. All right? If you don't do it for yourselves, do it for the loved ones in your life, okay? And I ain't playing.
Now, today's topic is female incarceration. Now, let me see. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, let me see what's going on. Okay, now we all know that there are many socio-economic factors that foster the cycle of mass incarceration. Now, the exponential growth of female inmates reflects the pervasive gender mandates in America, as well as women's lower-ranking social and economic status. Child, please, they stepping up now. Now, the overrepresentation of minorities and poor people in prisons reflects the deeply entrenched forces of institutional racism and class prejudice. Poor families living in deindustrialized urban areas, devoid of their traditional communities of sustenance and healing, are more likely to be victims of violent stigmas and predestined their and they can get predestined their incarceration. If you're from the lower class or from the lower sections, then you can almost count on going to jail almost. They got it set up for you. All right? Yeah, that's crazy. Now, notably, poverty, racism, domestic violence, and addiction intersects to create a cycle of survival, criminalization, and repeated incarceration. All right, now, in a book, The Interrupted Life, historian Ricky Solinger believes that 4 factors contribute to the prison crisis. All right, first, the impacts of globalization and economic restructuring of low-income communities. Second, the so-called, or what they might call, the war on drugs. Third, the role of globalization in fueling migration from the global south to criminalization of migration and growth of immigrant incarceration. Lastly, emergence of a prison industrial complex, which has been here for a while. We've been had a prison industrial complex as soon as slavery was over. Or a so-called Emancipation Proclamation. That's not even a law. That's just an emancipation, a proclamation. Or emancipation or a proclamation. That's not a law. It's not a law that we're free from slavery. We're still slaves. All of us around the world. We are. Whether we know it or not. We are. Yes, you are. I'm talking about you ain't. You are. You just don't know it. Isn't that crazy? Right? Yeah. That's what that is. You just don't know it, baby. And I ain't lying. Ask your mama. She'll tell you too. All right? For real. And and like I said, lastly, the emergence of a prison industrial complex, a relationship between corporate and governmental interests that has led to prison expansion in the U.S. Private prisons, private medical, private food, private clothes, private industry has fueled prisons. So they need somebody to put in them. And I said the last time when I said it was privatizing prisons, they need to put your ass in there, and they're going to put your sons in there. They keep recycling your sons and your daddies and your granddaddies and the boys who been already been steal your ass from there. They starting to back up. But the girls who think it's a game, okay, they think it's a game because they've been watching it as a game on the outskirts, and when they step into that arena, now they ass getting chopped and screwed in that set. More so now than ever. Okay? All right. Am I lying? If I am, let me know. Right there on Facebook, 407-535-1808. You can text me, or you can call in at 407-917-6373. It's on you, boo. Just let me know if I'm lying now. I'm just trying to see if I'm right or not. I'm just trying to, spread some across your little schiz-alps. Yeah, for real. Now, in particular, due to feminization of poverty and lack of housing choices for women of color with children, the war on drugs affects minority women living in inner cities, forcing them to live in high crime, drug-infested areas. Of course they live in high crime, drug infested areas. Their husbands, boyfriends, and brothers and uncles them can't get no jobs, so they got the robbing Stevens. You got them messed up. The felon tag on them, they going back and forth to prison. War on drugs got them in prison. What do you think? Just take care of what you need to do. If you want to take care of the black women, you take care of the black men. Then we can take care, and then we need to take care of ourselves. Black women and black men. We need to start relying on each other more so. They got us tore up so bad now that we don't even know what to do almost. But we can figure it out too. We just got to keep trialing and error again. We know what to do. You just got to just do it, I guess. I don't know. I might be wrong as I don't know what, child. You know? You know? And like I said, in the face of declining incomes, few economic opportunities, women have no choice but to turn to the street economy. You got to sell that cootie. You know, you got to go out there and sell sex. You got to work. You know, got to do some sex work, some petty theft. Got to steal. Got to do some welfare fraud. Steal some food stamps. Get some food stamps and sell them. You know, and other means of survival. Now, for many women, personal or domestic violence and sexual abuse are part of their incarceration. All right. Now, you know, I'm going over the women incarceration. But men go through that too. What do you think? Now, if you understand women got to go out there and sell sex, they got to sell dope, they got to do stuff to survive. What do you think a man going to do when he got to try to provide for a family and he can't? I mean, he can, you know, everybody can say, well, you need to do this and do this and do that. But what happens when he ain't, some folks, everybody ain't that able. What happens when he got to go out there and try to provide for himself, his family, and everybody else and everything he's trying to do? Sometimes you got to sell some dope. Sometimes you got to, you know, steal. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I don't endorse that. But it is what it is. It's not something new. It's age old. Child, you know it's age old. If you can't steal it, if you can't work and make it, some people steal it and take it. What you mean? That's natural. Some people just take it and steal it and take it from whole races of people. Like they steal and take countries and lives and liberties and all kinds of stuff. So they know how to get. They getting it on the grand scale. We're just trying to get a little something, you know? For real. For poor women especially, experiences of violence, particularly in the household, may incite behavior that leads to arrest and criminal charges, and vice versa. Now, poverty is also criminalized when women with mental illness, most who have experienced post-traumatic syndrome or symptoms from childhood and adult trauma come in contact with the law, either through antisocial or violent behavior or through self-medication with illegal drugs on that thing. Some of them just be on that drug anyway. It ain't got to do nothing. Some of them got good families go out there and screw around and get on dope and do all kind of stupid stuff and get locked up. They got the white girls out there. I see a lot of white girls on that trail, you know what I'm saying, prostituting. And a lot of them white girls be small. I ain't going to say white girls, a lot of them girls out there. But now you see more white girls out there lately. And a lot of them have good families, you know, families that's white. They got a little privilege. Some of them don't, some of them do. But a lot of them got families, a lot of them got education. And they all out there getting incarcerated and going to rehab and getting incarcerated. They getting, you know, all that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They doing that right there. So, and they getting caught up and they getting incarcerated. Now it's not just a pro-black. It's not a pro-black woman thing issue, more so. Now it's a rich white junkie issue. You know, they prostituting for dope. I'm gonna come back, y'all. I was going over some of the social factors leading to the incarceration. You know? All right. Women of color also feel pressure to fit into the norm of what social life should be for women. You know, you want to be happily married, want to have a functional family, you want to have a good job and a nice house. Everybody wants that. This often leads to their conforming to accepting abuse, being in abusive relationships. You want this money? You want to get something? Well, shut your mouth and let me get it. Sit down. A lot of women don't take that. They don't want no man to beat them. They let a woman beat them and do the same thing to them when they go gay. Just get your own stuff, and then I tell you what, women, get your own stuff and then choose you a male. You know, it's crazy. What you want to be treated, special or equal? It's rough out there. Yeah. So, and this often leads to a conforming to accepting abusive relationships and adapting to their partner's expectations. Okay? For example, women who suffer from substance abuse are mainly subjected to it by their partner, and vice versa. How many old men you know that got them girls and put them on rocks? How many guys you know that been on drugs, got them girls and influenced them on get on rocks and drugs? It's such a doggone thing, isn't it? Studies show that women, in fact, believe that engaging in such destructive activities would create a stronger emotional bond, as well as put a halt to the abuse they consistently endure out there in them scrizzies. They assume that because their relationship is going downhill, it must be a failure on their part, and decide to make a change, usually for the worse. Okay, I'm gonna come back with some more. I'm gonna go with this. The disadvantages of black men in society also affect the outcome of women. They have to take on the role of the breadwinner, and often, when not making enough, lead to taking alternatives such as involvement with drugs, theft, and prostitution. Okay, this of course leads to their incarceration. The profile that surfaces of the black female offender is that of a young, uneducated single mother. That's what they look at of. She is likely to be unemployed, with few marketable skills, and is more likely to be their family circumstances, severely limited by abuse in their intimate relationships, and forced to make hard choices with very few options. They are categorized as compelled to crime. The dude was out there doing all the crime, protecting you. And as soon as his ass got caught, you gotta go do crime. Usually you can stay, the woman can stay home and the man can just do the crime, go out, hustle, slick, be slick, you might get caught, go to jail, maybe not. Teach her a little game, he leaves, she try to do that same thing, she get locked up. But I'll be right back with some more on this topic, okay? I got long in the toothers. But I'll be right back. Female incarceration. All right? How many female on death row? You know? All right. I'll let you know. I'll be back. The Wilroc Show. Here on Vibes Reggae Arena at VibesReggaeArena.com. You can call in at 407-917-6373 or 407. Text me at 407-535-1808. I'll be back. Talk amongst yourselves, baby. I'm going to have a little crocodile and crackers. I love that. I'll be back. Talk amongst yourselves.
The Wilroc Show is on.
Can you dig it?
Somewhere in there, 'cause they're the B-boys, they have a way
I say this calls for action, and now, nip it in the bud.
Y'all better get ready to rumble. Got to run like a tumble. Spicy like gumbo. Spice on the bumble. Y'all live, ain't ready. Tasting the boat, got a kind of lick in the fatty. Sharp as a machete. Don't pop tongue. Herbs I do. You really probably can see me with a bird's eye view. It's alive, it's alive, your head spin. Stop walking that one way to that dead end. Put your yellow, cover hard. Better bring some water. Get the gasoline candle. Get this fire started. Your heart jumping like a baby's drum bump. You bad enough to meet the alligator in the swamp. Here I go. 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 That church began. Rhyme saying and portray. Suckers I'm slaying. I'm laying. Wrong so bad to stay. Got them paying and praying, delaying the king. Ask them up. I ain't playing, play me wrong you can be. Never turning no cheek. Cock back like Mad Max and knock out one little teeth. That's what the lead. GMC. Executioner. B.O.B. is the guillotine. My lifestyle is brutal. Like a pit on the poodle. Whipping, have you sipping on chicken noodles? Shoot, I'm him, getting cheap by your women. I'm a shark at the door, so boy at night don't go swimming, cause if you do, you're doomed. Just walk this and that right. I be the king of the Looney Tunes, cutting and catching like a nasty assassin. While I'm slashing and smashing, I'm kicking with a passion. Mr. Cole on the road, ice cold, another rapper couldn't touch me with a flagpole. Wanna fight, I might, but you're too damn light. I'm like a knife, I rip you from your to your appetite. Boot camp, gangster. I'm the foreign minister, don't brag. Wanna battle, bring a body bag. I'm gonna need it to carry your stupid. I was served, time to serve. Rhymes are heard like birds of King George III. Proceed to mislead and ski. Time G, devour cause I'm sour like Johnny Appleseed. High and true.
Hey y'all, this is Hollywood swinging high and swinging low on the Wilroc Show.
Zam! Zam! Zam!
Did you know? Did you know an emus cannot walk backwards? Did you know? Did you know the only species of turtle that lives in the open ocean is the sea turtle?
Did you know?
Did you know Venus is the only planet that rotates clockwise?
The Wilroc Show.
People, I'm going to reach out right now. I want you at home to know my hand is touching your hand. Reach it out because the love that was given me, and this time I will repay you now.
The Wilroc Show.
The major responsibility that the black woman has had on the earth for the trillions of years that we have been here has been one of nutrition and birthing children. Those two things have a great deal to do with the survival of any people, the reproduction of the nation, and feeding them the proper food so that they can live. Those are very important jobs. Those are very powerful positions because it puts us in a position to decide who's going to live or die and how slow they're going to die by what we feed them. We have a very powerful position. That's not a small role that we play. We have just been taught to misrepresent and misuse that power.
To mash down road. Hey! Dread stone just a
Yes, yes, yes again. It's your show, the Wilroc, baby. Right here on Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com. Super Bowl Sunday. So y'all, somebody give me the score update. I ain't looking it up, y'all. Somebody tell me what's going on. Did somebody score yet? What's going on? I want to hear something about some Super Bowl. Yeah, I want to do Super Bowl score. I need to know that. But anyway, today's topic is female incarceration here on the Wilroc Show on Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com and on the Caribbean Rhythm Radio. Yeah, on Caribbean Rhythm Radio. What's up, Witter? Lewis Witter and you guys over there on that side over this end. Yeah. Hey, y'all. It's the Wilroc. Look at you. It's me. For real. I'm gonna give y'all some. When I see you, girl, better give me some sugar. I want some sugar. Anyway, I love sugar. But anyhow, today's topic is female incarceration. Yep, female incarceration. You know, the number of women on death row is significantly less than the number of men. Women make up only 2%, of the death row as of 2013. Now, all the women on death row in the past 2 centuries committed murder, with the exception of Ethel Rosenberg, who was sentenced to death for espionage. Now, women on death row have a relatively low chance of actually being executed. Okay, there have only been 571 documented executions from 1632 to 2012. My golly, women, y'all be getting over. They just start executing y'all for that mess. I mean, no offense, don't get mad, don't say it, but for real though. Y'all be messing around, be messing up people's lives, instead of start beheading y'all a little more. And bitch, y'all act right now, not act right then, get in the way. Anyway, currently about half of the women on death row are in the top 5 states for death row sentencing: California, Florida, Texas, North Carolina, and Ohio. Although California is the top state for death sentences, no woman has been executed since 1962. Oh, wow. God, y'all need to tighten up. Start getting them out of here. Y'all need to get them out of here now. They in the way. For real now. Stop y'all chilling. Need to get them girls, get them women. Anyway, y'all gonna beat me up. They're gonna beat me up. Now, let me see what I got here. Now, what about, women? I'm gonna give you guys some women prison organizations. Maybe you women getting out of prison or going to prison or whatever, about to get out of prison, go somewhere and get some help and some help. Okay, for real though. Let me see what we got here. Women prison organizations. There are programs that have been established to help women after they are released from prison. Now, system organizations that are used to help women's re-entry into the community consist of mental health, alcohol and drug programs to help survivors and sexual violence, family services, food shelters, financial help programs, employment services, child care services, and community service clubs. A continuity of care approach is taken when forming these programs for women. They need to start forming these programs for everybody that's been locked up, men and women alike, and children too. Yeah, and I do that for real. They better before I fight them. Now, this is the providing of treatment, recovery, and support services throughout the entire process of reentry for women. I'm going for some women prison organizations. Now, the programs, these are what the programs do. They are helping women recover. Program designed for treating substance abuse. You want some dope, whatever. You can get on dope while you can be on dope while you're in prison even. Okay? Might need some help when you come off. Now, this focuses on issues such as self-esteem, parenting, relationships, and spirituality. The program addresses these issues using discussion, activities, and exercises. Now, there's another program. It's called Beyond Trauma, and that's a healing journey for women. This is 11 sessions long and teaches women with trauma. Teaches women what trauma is. And how it affects their thoughts and feelings as well as their behavior and relationships. The work is done on coping skills,
using exercises and videos. How you gonna cope with folks? Women, y'all have crazy and don't know how to cope with folks. Now, what about the sanctuary model of programs? This program addresses the issues of mental health, trauma, and substance abuse. This focuses on safety and grieving to build individual empowerment. What about seeking safety programs for women when they come out of prison or the chain gang? And this seeking safety program for women that have substance dependence and also PTSD, post-stress beat-up disorder. Okay. This focuses on 5 key elements: safety, treatment of PTSD, post-traumatic something disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, something like that. Treatment of PTSD and substance abuse, ideals, behavioral and interpersonal therapies, and therapist processes. All right. And another program they have is the Addiction and Trauma Recovery Integration Model. Okay, and it's called Atrium. It's a psychoeducational 12-week-long program, and this is designed to intervene on levels of the body, mind, and spirit. And another program is the Trauma Recovery and Empowerment Model, TRIM. I like TRIM. Psychoeducational group, a psychoeducational group that includes survival empowerment, self-soothing, and problem solving. And the last 33 sessions over 9 months. Okay, this last 33 sessions is like over 9 months. Okay, hope I'm saying it right. I'm tired. I want to watch the Super Bowl. All right. Okay, and there's some programs that help women to not feel depressed or overwhelmed by the community once they are allowed to re-enter them. You know, I'm so embarrassed, I'm so shamefaced. Why y'all care so much about how women feel when they come out? You don't care about how men feel when they come out? I mean, men, just get on out there, take your ass out there. Bring your ass in here, take your ass back there. You know, we got to cater to women's feelings when they come out. What about my feelings? I'm coming out, I'm hungry, I need a job. Golly. I want a woman too. I want all kind of stuff. Cater to my feelings. And my situation. But anyway, I got a little jealous about that. That's crazy how they do that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going these programs. I'm going for some programs that help women that to not feel depressed or overwhelmed by the community once they come out again at the chain gang. And there are 2 agencies to help these women as well. More known as a settlement house. It's a place called Our Place. This is located in Washington, D.C. and focuses mainly on family reunification. This helps women reunite with family and find housing and employment. We do that for everybody, not just women. This program helps women find the help needed, whether it be mental health or substance abuse treatment. Now, the refugee model is another program, another agency that helps women. Oh Lord, they're known as settlement houses, and help them not feel so bad when they come back and re-enter the community after being locked up in the chain gang. The refugee model, and that's the Catholic Church works to take your boys and get them. Well, anyway, I'm sorry. The Catholic Church works. Oh, Lord. Works to assist the parolees and support their transitioning. This helps to make the women feel like somebody or someone is looking after them and encouraging them as they work to re-enter the community. Okay? Yeah. And the system organizations that are used to help women's re-entry in the community consist of mental health, alcohol and drug programs to help survivors and sexual violence, family services, food shelters, financial help programs, employment services, child care services, and community service clubs. And you need to get you a woman, when you get out, find you a female, she go down there and get it easy because they ain't going to let no male get it. No, they ain't going to let y'all get it. They ain't going to let no male get it. I'm telling you now. I ain't lying, and I ain't being funny, but it is prejudice against men. Okay?
A continuity of care approach is taken when forming these programs for women. This is the providing of treatment, recovery, and support services throughout the entire process of reentry for women and not men. I'm jealous. Need to do more for men and boys, for real, because they go into jail more than women. Well, no, they ain't, but they are, and they ain't. Okay, at the same time. All right, I'll be back with some more on this topic. Today's topic is female incarceration. Wilroc Show here. I'm live, and I'll be back directly. All right, I'm going to have some baboon and scallions. All right, I'll be back. Baboons and baboon au gratin. All right, bye-bye. Be back. Some music. Wilroc Show.
Wilroc Show.
It could be so simple, yet complicated. 'Cause one minute we're in love and then you changed up. Till we move off impulse and we go through stages. But that feeling in your heart you can't take it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I know just what you really want. You know better, know better, know better, know better. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I know just what you really want. You know better, know better, know better. But you keep running. Better hold on to something here today. For it's too late, love, too late. Why be so cautious when everything that you want is in your face? Don't let it be too late, let it be too late, love. To get all you want and have it all guaranteed would make anyone might want to drop to their knees like this is our dream. But you like to go back and forth and do what you please. See, I'm not the one trying to change you. See, I'm just the one here to save you, girl. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I know just what you really want. You know better, know better, know better, know better. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I know just what you really want. You know better, I know better, you know better. Come on, but you keep running. Better hold on to something here today. For it's too late, love, too late. Why be so cautious when everything that you want is in your face? Don't let it be, no, don't let it be. All you ever needed was some
shy, but I am willing. I am playing it too cool, no?
Tell him this boy wasn't meant for loving. Tell him this heart doesn't stay to one. I'll be the same, never change for nothing. It's all I know, never learned much more. Mama called me destructive. Oh yeah, said it ruined me one day. Cause every woman that loved me, oh yeah, seemed to push them away. That's real love. Oh, oh, oh. Real love, real love, real love. Ooh, mama talking that real love. Oh, oh, oh. That real life, real life, real life, real life. I know you don't really understand it. I'm not allowed to regret my choice. I heard that love is a risk worth taking. I wouldn't know, never been that boy. Mama called me destructive. Oh yeah, said it ruined me one day. Cause every woman that loved me, oh yeah, I seem to push them away. That's real love. Oh, oh, oh. Real love, real love, real love. Ooh, mama talking that real love. Oh, oh, oh.
Check out The Wilroc Show.
Do it for her. Do it for her. Do it for him. Do it for him. Oh, why don't you do it for your loving wife? You won't do it for yourself. Do it for all the loved ones in your life.
The Wilroc Show is on and live.
Balance the scale. I'd like to talk about some things that bring us together. Things that point out our similarities instead of our differences. Because that's all you ever hear about in this country is our differences. That's all the media and the politicians are ever talking about, the things that separate us, things that make us different from one another. That's the way the ruling class operates in any society. They try to divide the rest of the people. They keep the lower and the middle classes fighting with each other so that they, the rich, can run off with all the money. Fairly simple thing, happens to work. You know, anything different, that's what they're going to talk about. Race, religion, ethnic and national background, jobs, income, education, social status, sexuality, anything you can do, keep us fighting with each other so that they can keep going to the bank.
The Wilroc Show is on and live.
Next time you hear grown folks talking, shut the fuck up here.
The Wilroc Show.
I'm not seeking for the loyalty of any Negro, but I am seeking for Negroes to learn how to be loyal to themselves. And when the Negro learns how to be loyal to himself, our problem is pretty well solved.
The Wilroc Show is on.
Yes. It is I. It is the real rock.
Sundays, 6 to 9 p.m.
on Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com.
That's right, The Wilroc Show. Interesting topics, all types of music, special guests, and lots more. The Wilroc Show.
Swinging high and swinging low.
I am here, you are there, we are everywhere. See ya.
Good manners make good first impressions. And because your manners are showing all the time, they have a lot to do with how well people like you.
Joe Gold. Yes, and yes again, thank you very much for listening to the Wilroc Show. I'm yours truly, the Wilroc. Now it's time for Joe Gold. And Joe Gold is the Wilroc Show's man on the streets, man on the beat. Now, Joe Gold, which golden nuggets of information do you have for us this week, Jose Golden?
Freedmen's Hospital served the black community in Washington, D.C. for more than a century, having been established in 1862 to cater to the medical needs of the thousands of African Americans who, in Washington, D.C., were serving in the Civil War, seeking their freedom. The first hospital of its kind to provide medical treatment to former slaves, it has become the major hospital for the area's African American community, still to this day.
Oh, that's a good golden nugget of information, Joe Gold.
People going to school, man, learning how to be doctors. We got to have that.
I know that's right. So thank you for that golden nugget of information, Joe Gold. Would you like to give a shout out to somebody?
Shout out to all the people in the street, big bone girls all around the world.
I know that's right, Joe Gold. Okay. Thank you very much for that, and take it easy, Joseph Golden.
Peace.
Joe Gold. Shout out to my boy John X Pope, you know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for listening to the Wilroc Show. I'm going to give you guys all the shout out there. I'm going to give a shout out to Lily, Tampa, Florida. What's happening? Tampa's in the house. Yeah, Tampa's always in the house. How about Clearwater's in the house? St. Peter's in the house. What's up, Shalita? What's happening, Shalita Tally? What's happening, baby? Cookie, what's up, boo? Everybody down there in St. Pete. Mikey Mike, what's happening? Oh, what about all the people over in Miami? Dave King, what's happening? Fort Lauderdale, Dave King, what's happening? Annie, what's up, Ann, baby? Down in Pembroke Pines. How about Spunky? Spunky, what's up, my cousin Spunky down in Richmond Heights, Florida, down in Perrine. Dana, Richmond Heights, Florida. What about Danny Boy up in the city? Hey, what's up, Danny Boy? What's up, Uncle Bobby? How y'all doing? Aunt Fats? What's happening, Aunt Ruben? Val, Big Val, Little Val, Tony? How y'all doing down there, huh? Little Reggie, what's happening? This helps to make the women feel like somebody or someone is looking after them and encouraging them as they work to re-enter the community. Okay? Yeah. And the system organizations that are used to help women's reentry in the community consist of mental health, alcohol and drug programs, programs to help survivors and sexual violence, family services, food shelters, financial help programs, employment services, child care services, and community service clubs. And you need to get you a woman, when you get out, find you a female, she go down there and get it easy, because they ain't going to let no male get it. No, they ain't going to let y'all get it. They ain't going to let no male get it. I'm telling you now. I ain't lying, and I ain't being funny, but it is prejudice against men. Okay? A continuity of care approach is taken when forming these programs for women. This is the providing of treatment, recovery, and support services throughout the entire process of reentry for women and not men. I'm jealous. Need to do more for men and boys, for real, because they go into jail more than women. Well, no, they ain't, but they are, and they ain't. Okay, at the same time. All right, I'll be back with some more on this topic. Today's topic is female incarceration. Wilroc Show here. I'm live, and I'll be back directly. All right, I'm going to have some baboon and scallions. All right, I'll be back. Baboons and baboon au gratin. All right, bye-bye. Be back. Some music. Wilroc Show.
Wilroc Show.
It could be so simple, yet complicated. 'Cause one minute we're in love and then you changed up. Till we move off impulse and we go through stages. But that feeling in your heart you can't take it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I know just what you really want. You should know better, know better, know better, know better. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I know just what you really want. You should know better, know better, know better. But you keep running. Better hold on to something here today. For it's too late, love, too late. Why be so cautious when everything that you want is in your face? Don't let it be too late, let it be too late, love. To get all you want and have it all guaranteed would make anyone man want to drop to their knees like this is our dream. But you like to go back and forth and do what you please. See, I'm not the one trying to change you. See, I'm just the one here to save you, girl. Come on, come on, come on. I know just what you really want. You should know better, know better, know better, know better. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I know just what you really want. You should know better, I know better, you know better. Come on, but you keep running. Better hold on to something here today. For it's too late, love, too late. Why be so cautious when everything that you want is in your face? Don't let it be, no, don't let it be. All you ever needed was some love.
They say I can't live without this. This feeling
but I am willing. I am playing it too cool, no?
Tell him this boy was meant for loving. Tell him this heart doesn't stay to one. I'll be the same, never changed for nothing. It's all I know, never learned much more. Mama called me destructive. Oh yeah, said it ruined me one day. Push them away. That's real love. Oh, oh, oh. Real love, real love. Ooh, mama talking that real love. Oh, oh, oh. That real life, real life, real life. I know you don't really understand it. I'm not allowed to regret my choice. I heard that love is a risk worth taking. I wouldn't know, never been that boy. Mama called me destructive. Oh yeah, said it ruined me one day. 'Cause every woman that loved me, oh yeah, I seem to push them away. That's real love. Oh, oh, oh. Real love, real love, real love. Ooh, mama talking that real love. Oh, oh, oh.
Check out the Wilroc Show.
Do it for her. Do it for her. Do it for him. Do it for him. Oh, why don't you do it for your loving wife? You won't do it for yourself. Do it for all the loved ones in your life.
The Wilroc Show is on and live.
Balance the scale. I'd like to talk about some things that bring us together. Things that point out our similarities instead of our differences. Because that's all you ever hear about in this country is our differences. That's all the media and the politicians are ever talking about, the things that separate us, things that make us different from one another. That's the way the ruling class operates in any society. They try to divide the rest of the people. They keep the lower and the middle classes fighting with each other so that they, the rich, can run off with all the money. Fairly simple thing, happens to work. You know, anything different, that's what they're going to talk about. Race, religion, ethnic and national background, jobs, income, education, social status, sexuality, anything they can do, keep us fighting with each other so that they can keep going to the bank.
The Wilroc Show is on and live.
Next time you hear grown folks talking, shut the f*** up here.
The Wilroc Show.
I'm not seeking for the loyalty of any Negro, but I am seeking for Negroes to learn how to be loyal to themselves. And when the Negro learns how to be loyal to himself, our problem is pretty well solved.
The Wilroc Show is on.
Yes, 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 yes. It is I. It is the real rock.
Sundays, 6 to 9 p.m.
On Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com.
That's right, The Wilroc Show. Interesting topics, all types of music, special guests, and lots more. The Wilroc Show.
Swinging high and swinging low.
I am here, you are there, we are everywhere. See ya! See ya!
Good manners make good first impressions. And because your manners are showing all the time, they have a lot to do with how well people like you.
Joe Gold! Yes, and yes again, thank you very much for listening to the Wilroc Show. I'm yours truly, the Wilroc. Now it's time for Joe Gold. And Joe Gold is the Wilroc Show's man on the streets, man on the beat. Now, Joe Gold, which golden nuggets of information do you have for us this week, Jose Golden?
Freedmen's Hospital served the black community in Washington, D.C. for more than a century, having been established in 1862 to cater to the medical needs of the thousands of African Americans who, in Washington, D.C., were serving in the Civil War, seeking their freedom. The first hospital of its kind to provide medical treatment to former slaves, it has become the major hospital for the area's African American community, still to this day.
Oh, that's a good golden nugget of information, Joe Gold.
People going to school, man, learning how to be doctors. We got to have that.
I know that's right. So thank you for that golden nugget of information, Joe Gold. Would you like to give a shout out to somebody?
Shout out to all the people in the street, big bone girls all around the world.
I know that's right, Joe Gold. Okay. Thank you very much for that, and take it easy, Joseph Golden.
Peace.
Joe Gold.
Shout out to my boy John X Pope, you know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for listening to the Wilroc Show. I'm going to give you guys all the shout out there. I'm going to give a shout out to Lily, Tampa, Florida. What's happening? Tampa's in the house. Yeah, Tampa's always in the house. How about Clearwater's in the house? St. Peter's in the house. What's up, Shalita? What's happening, Shalita Tally? What's happening, baby? Cookie, what's up, boo? Everybody down there in St. Pete. Mikey Mike, what's happening? Oh, what about all the people over in Miami? Dave King, what's happening? Fort Lauderdale, Dave King, what's happening? Annie, what's up, Ann, baby? Down in Pembroke Pines. How about Spunky? Spunky, what's up, my cousin Spunky down in Richmond Heights, Florida, down in Perrine. Dana, Richmond Heights, Florida. What about Danny Boy up in the city? Hey, what's up, Danny Boy? What's up, Uncle Bobby? How y'all doing? Aunt Fats? What's happening, Aunt Ruben? Val, Big Val, Little Val, Tony? How y'all doing down there, huh? Little Reggie, what's happening?